When couples fall in love, they have this assurance that it's going to last forever. It's going to be their last relationship. They've met the one, in quotes. They've met the person they are really going to spend their entire lives with. No one starts this relationship journey having in mind that there's going to be an obsolescence in their love story. But one thing with love is fragile, unpredictable. And if one is not attentive to keeping this relationship going, to keeping it strong, it could fade away with time. But here are the secrets to love lasting forever. Hello and welcome to another video. Of course, I am Dara Doris, who is interested in helping build a relationship, especially a healthy one, making you feel good about yourself in your relationship, giving tips that would be ideal for us to have a healthy relationship, feel happy, and not be with people that are not ready to make us feel good. We talk about where you as an individual put out some of the threads that would help you make your relationship a beautiful journey like you wanted. So if you're interested in this type of video, remember to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. You can also share. You never can tell, some of your relatives can benefit from this video. So let's dive right in. We expect a lot from our relationship, but the fact is, long-term relationship or marriage, it's not an easy thing to maintain. It's never easy to sustain, especially with the pressure we live with. But to make it work, couples need the maturity to understand that a long-term relationship needs commitment, sacrifice, and hard work. But to make it work, couples need the maturity to understand that a long-term relationship needs commitment, sacrifice, and hard work, because it's worth it. Here are some amazing suggestions to make our love last longer. Remember, we need to be mature about this. It's a hard work. It's not something you just put up and expect it to start working immediately. You need to be intentional with these things. You need to tell yourself, yes, this is what I want. I actually want a situation where our love will always sparkle, where our love will be there forever. You get what I mean? So you need to be intentional, like I said earlier. So here in this video, I'm going to give you suggestions on how to make this love last. How to make your love last long. One thing to do is to practice forgiveness. Resentment, anger, or even blames are normal human activities or reaction when your loved one do something hurtful. But without forgiveness, little hurts can tear relationships apart. Remember, people who don't forgive often have problem maintaining a relationship, and also they have problem maintaining positive relationship towards their partners. That is why practicing forgiveness in your relationship is the number one key, because definitely he is going to hurt you, you are going to hurt him. If you don't learn to forgive, if you don't become intentional with letting go of the hurts, it's going to tear the relationship apart, which the more apart the relationship goes, the more the love declines, and that is not what we want here. What we want here is a situation where our love will keep getting stronger. So practicing forgiveness will help us a lot to make this love grow stronger. Realistic, that's another option. The second option, of course, we need to be realistic, because every relationship has its own bad patch. It has its own disappointment. But learning to overlook this bad patch, you understand, will keep us going in relationship. There are ways to be realistic. You need to, when you're expecting something from a partner, you should remember we are all humans and fallible. So when you expect someone to keep up doing the good work, you should also expect that someday they get us offended, they do things that will hurt us. If we don't understand, or if we're not intentional with letting go of this part or overlooking these mistakes, we will definitely keep getting hurt. That is where being realistic comes in, because you don't expect your partner to be doing the better things, to be being nice or keeping the things the way you want them all over and all over again, or behaving the way you want, or obeying you, or I don't know, anything it is you want from your relationship. There are times where it gets the other way. There are times where your partner don't get to do this the way you want it. So in that manner, in that method, you are supposed to understand that it happens. And what you're expected to do is to understand, talk it out with the person and understand that things can happen. So you don't keeping the hurts, or you don't keep dwelling on that negative thing your partner didn't do correctly. Instead, what you try to do is think of the happy moments you shared. Think of the positive thing this person does. So it will help you cover up for that one he failed to do or he never did that keeps hurting you. Being honest. Nobody feels good when you have a partner who never tells you the truth, or at the end of the day you find out your partner has been lying to you, or there's a secret about your partner you just realize, you just know it. It feels hot. It can be depressing, and it could lead to breaking up a relationship. But that's not what we want, and that's not our aim in this video. Our aim is to be open-minded. Be honest about everything in your relationship. You will give the other person the room to know, yeah, I trust you. Yeah, you're an honest person. There's nothing I can hide from you. You're someone I can open my heart. And it will make your love keep going. Because when you understand that someone is open-minded, someone is truthful to you, someone is honest to you, of course I know there's this feelings it gives within you. There's this happiness, there's this moment of acceptance, there's this feelings of satisfaction you get when you understand your partner is honest with you. But when your partner is not honest with you, it depresses you, it demoralizes you, thereby making that relationship crumble, taking away the positive energy that could help you work on the relationship and make it go forward and make the love keep sparkling. You will no longer do it because you know, oh, why do I do that where I know my partner is not being honest to me? Honesty is also important in a relationship in the sense that it will help you communicate what is not going well in your marriage, and this is the way your love sparkles. This is the way your love keep getting stronger. While you're being honest, you need to know how to make your words sound good and not offensive. Yes, because sometimes you can be honest and your partner will misunderstand your honesty, whereas you're clear-minded and your intentions were to make the relationship, to communicate what you don't like. Each parties take corrections and keep the relationship going. It is very important to practice honesty in a relationship. It will help our love move forward. Fight fair. Yes, everybody quarrels, even the closest of siblings, the closest of friends. We all fight. Fighting fair is set boundaries. You could say, no matter what happens and as we're arguing, we won't use strong words on each other. You see, verbally abusive. We won't call names on each other. Give each other time to speak their mind. No matter how heated the argument gets, there must be a rule. Listen to the next person attentively. Allow the next person to communicate their anger before you jump in. Set these rules. Set these rules. Make sure in your relationship you don't use negative words, no matter how hot the argument is. You don't call names. You don't walk away. You keep calm and listen to the person, because these emotions, we are the ones in charge of it. we need to control it. So with this method, it will help you say things where you want it, even when you're angry, and yet your next person, your significant other, understands perfectly what you want without feeling hurt. Final point, which is not the least, is be kind. There's this important phrase I'll advise all of us to practice when you're building your relationship, which is think. For T, it means, is it thoughtful? For H, is it honest? For I, is it intelligent? And is it necessary? K, is it kind? If what you want to say to your partner does not go under this phrase, don't say it. It's going to hurt them. So you need to be intentional with this thing, because love and keeping it going isn't something you just do the way you want. You need to be intentional about it. You need to stay focused. You need to say, this is what I want and this is how I want it to be. So it needs work. It needs hard work, because of course it's not easy. You need to put up the hard work, the commitment. You need to show, yes, I am ready to make this relationship work. I'm ready to make this relationship last. In that way, you'll be intentional with everything we do.